Hello everyone, Danny Hogger here. This is vlog number 29, earning my Master's of Arts degree in teaching from San Diego Christian College. Hope everyone is doing fantastic and has been following along with my series. I can't believe that I've been at this in my 15th week now. Time really flies by, and when you're earning your education, it feels like the lessons flow by like water. So today I'm talking about learning about community partnerships, something as vital and necessary as the water that we drink. It's something that we have been studying in my Ed 602 course, which is about community partnerships in education and multicultural education. So today I wanted to talk to you about some of the things that I've been doing, both as a student and as a teacher, for community partnerships. First, I want to draw your attention back to 2 weeks ago, episode 27, when I talked about bringing news into the classroom. One of the things that I talked to my students about is developing a sense of awareness to the news and to their community and being aware of what's going on around them so that they can be more involved individuals. This is a presentation made by my student about how their city is changing. The city of Brentwood, California has almost tripled in the last 19 years, and there is a new proposed development that will add many more homes right near the area of our high school. He presented a lot about the ballot initiatives and about the 3,500 signatures from city residents who've gathered, and this city council meeting brought a lot of conversation to the local community, which he brought into our classroom. It talks about breaking boundaries, continuing to have the elderly population retire in Brentwood, so most of the new homes are a retirement community, and my student demonstrated a lot of interest and even used some quotations from a longtime local resident and talked about the Alliance for Better Brentwood. The two sides of the conversation cited some news from the Bay Area News Group there in the graphic, and even talked about the traffic, the homes, the jobs, and the larger scenario for proposing and opposing this issue, and even posed questions here to the class. I show you that because we have been talking about bringing news into the classroom, and we've also been talking about the importance of partnerships. And in my Ed 602 class, my Week 8 research report is on the subject of city and government partnerships. So what a great chance it was for me to hear my students reflect, and for me also to analyze the community and to reflect on how the city interacts with its high school population. So one of the cool things here is that since the population has been growing, but even before that, 3 high schools in Brentwood, California have been partnering regularly with the Brentwood Youth Commission. The high school has been giving interested students the chance to take 2 days away from school to interact with city government, and these programs motivate students to get involved in their community and to do community service, and also get a behind-the-scenes view at what the city does and what professionals who work in government do for a daily living. It's illuminating, enlightening, and a really positive partnership, and it proactively teaches life skills and provides flexible work and school scheduling for students who want to volunteer in youth programs. What was cool about this research is that, yes, I knew some of that was happening, but I dove deeper and read more about the Brentwood City Council's initiatives for involving young people, and then I decided to extend my research to make it a higher quality and a wider range of study. I looked at some other California programs, like the University of California at Riverside in the Inland Empire of Southern California has a really unique program that streamlines essential units of study, has $3 million of local grant funding, and pairs students to community opportunities to serve their public, and even puts them on the path of a certification program while they are doing that service. That was pretty neat, but I took it further. Again, our program asked us to look deeper into the system of our country and other systems. So I looked globally. I went to the European education system and saw that there is a higher emphasis on many countries there on experiential learning. The British parliamentary debate in 2016 even talked that student volunteering should be more of a mandated core of education. So there is a worldwide effort to look at these community partnerships as a really beneficial part of a young person's development. In Asia and Hong Kong, there's also a significant development and a readily prepared workforce benefits their economy, and it reduces dropout rates. So I looked at a lot of different research, and a collective sense of direction from all of these sources seems to outline the positive sense and context of students getting involved earlier in their career interests. So I analyzed it in several more pages, and I really found a lot of positive reaction and interaction between communities and the benefiting of the students involved, because they become more engaged they become more invested in their community. The communities get the benefit of that work. They see young people involved. You get multi-generational involvement in the city. And these kind of efforts are happening not just in California, but internationally as well. And I think the more success that they have, the more they will drive future successes of the whole cycle of education getting involved in community partnerships. That's just one thing that I learned this week as we get closer to the conclusion of my second class in my Master's of Arts in Teaching program from San Diego Christian College. I appreciate everybody checking in. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section, or you can email me as well, or contact me on Twitter at Danny Hauger, DANNYHAUGER, or at Show Teachers for our show Inspiring Teachers, and be glad to get a hold of you there and talk to you. So thanks so much. Watch me earn my Master's of Arts in Teaching all year long right here on this very podcast. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next edition. Until then, class is dismissed.